Hello everyone, it's Silvie here from the Silly Nerds, and I know that today, and I know that earlier, we were in the middle of doing Rapunzel's Tower from the Disney film Tangled, but it's May 4th, so it's time to celebrate. May the 4th be with you. Oh, it's nighttime. No, I won't go sleep. Actually, I will. So it's May 4th, which means that it's time to celebrate one of fandom's favorite days ever, also known as Star Wars Day. And I'm sorry about this. It's kind of a last-minute decision between the Silly Nerds to do this, so... Alright, let's get started. So today we will be going to Film Fantasy again, because that is where all of our film-related builds are built, which includes not only Tangled, but this as well. That's Film Fantasy, right? Yep. Okay, here we go. See, and I've already started growing some jungle trees, because, well, it's time to build something from Star Wars. You'll see that Rapunzel's Tower is still here. We'll be finishing that up at a later date. But, as Studio C said, it's time to build the Ewok village, or at least a portion of it. It's quite large. And as Studio C called them, it's like Chuck Norris went to build a bear and made an army of, of tiny fluffy bears. Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, I have these trees all grown. I've got my barrier blocks. There's a wandering trader who is going to come and drive me crazy. So, let's start. Okay. Why do these exist? I should make a fence around this at some point. Oh well, he can enjoy that. There aren't any doors in, so... Okay. I think I'm going to start with an oak slab. Because why not? Now, something that I'm noticing from my reference pictures is that they all seem to be very open air. And there are some platforms with roofs and some without. So, I think that I'm just going to start building a platform here. They also seem to be circular, but unfortunately, circles are really hard to do in Minecraft. I mean, I know I did it for the tower, but that was because I had planning and time to think. This has been a very, very last-minute video, so... There we go. Glad that... Okay. Now, I think... Oh, dear. Sorry. Alright, that looks like a good start. Actually, how long is this? Right, that's 5. Okay. This is only 4. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. That looks like a good beginning. Now I'm going to grab my fencing. I'm sorry, vines. I shall have to shorten you even more. There we go. I mean, sure, it's not exactly the most luxurious thing, but according to my pictures, neither are the huts. So, we've got this little platform here. That looks good. I think that I'm going to go over to this part of this tree right here. And I think that I'm actually going to flatten it out a bit. Oh, actually, I want to keep it at that level. Haha, come here, my jungle leaves. Perfect. So then, let's see. I'll just keep these as leaves, maybe. I want to keep them so that I can build things on top of them. That's a very important part of this build, is being able to keep things so that you can build on top of them, and... because railings are vital for any sort of tree life. Okay, now this is in by no means circular. Oh, I think that just grew. Okay. Fortunately, I think that's kind of hard to achieve. Circular. There we go. Okay. Oh. I'm actually going to go ahead and put a ladder here. And unlike... you can even use vines. Apparently not. Oh well. Hi. How are you? Okay. So there we go, so we've got that. I think I'm going to add... couple of things here. And again, I know that this isn't completely accurate, but I'm working with what I got here. And that, frankly, isn't much. Okay. So we decided that for today and this week, because it is after all Star Wars week, that amazing day when we celebrate Star Wars. Haha, don't come up here, you wandering traitor. Trader, not traitor. As much as I don't like this person, he's not a traitor, so I'm not going to accuse him of being such. Alright. Now these do have good roofing over all of them. That does seem to be a pretty common thread here. So, whoops, sorry vines. Just for sanity's sake, okay. Now you'll note it, now in the pictures, it seemed like they had a lot of... Goodness, excuse me for a moment. Do I need to sneeze? Oh, pardon me. That is completely my fault. Along with my allergies. Whew. I am very sorry about that. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And I will connect that third tree. I'll come up with something. But... and there's the trader again. Okay. Actually, I might have to bring it out around the tree a bit more. Haha. Because... bridges. Because this vast net, because this is a pretty big community, and they have, I don't remember, or no, what predators they have, but I do know that they're not pleasant. Okay. Some of you may be thinking, Silvie, why the campfires? That will all become clear. Yeah, frou-frou. You know what? I don't care. I will live with it. Okay. Because some of you may be thinking, Silvie, why the campfires? Well, simple enough. I'm making a bridge. Haha. I'm going to teach you to be funny at me. Okay. Sorry, I'm still very frustrated by the wandering trader. Okay. I'm sure it includes a hop, but, you know, there are worse things, I suppose, that would be required. You know, yeah, I'll go ahead and leave it like that. That'll work. Okay. Now look, nighttime has come upon us once again. Alright. Ah! I'm so glad that flying exists. And that is just a weird Minecraft sentence. Don't try to think too hard about it. Sorry. Ah! Oh, I'm on a tree. Alright. Fine, I'll break my circle. There we go. And even better, even when there's only half a fence in front of you, you still can't walk onto it or hop over it. Actually, you can't hop over it. My mistake. But at the same time, Ewoks are significantly shorter than humans, so it makes sense that they'd have shorter railings. Now, there we go. That's actually not looking too bad. I still have a couple of trees that I need to make use of. But first, I need to put down a bed. Because why not have some beds? So, I think I'm actually going to go with brown for this one because it seems like they use brown a lot in their decorating. A lot. There we go. Let's go ahead and sleep. And there I am sleeping with, or cuddling with a bed. Yay, my absolute favorite thing. Okay. Well, that does remind me that I need to add some torches because, yeah, nighttime lighting is very important. And I will be using torches because that is likely what the Ewoks use. Now, actually, compared to my, dear friends, now I haven't watched as much Star Wars as they have. I've always been a bit more Star Trek inclined, but I'm also of the opinion that, you know, all fandoms can get together and learn together and work together. So, you know, some people might be kind of frustrated that I'm like, oh, I like all fandoms, but that's important because fandoms are part of the way that we as people express ourselves, and if I didn't like all fandoms, that would be kind of ridiculous. Okay. Now, and I'm sorry if some of you don't think this is very accurate, but I'm working with what I got. So, I think that for this one I'm going to go ahead and build a circle. And just, you know, maybe make a branch off the bridge, or, you know, make some other bridge to it. Now this is a circle design that I found, that one of my friends taught me. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to run to the other tree. What a pity. Actually, that is a pity. Also, this is too big. Let's see. How big was this circle again? Too big. Oh, that's not a bad one. Decisions. I'm sorry, vines. Goodness, it's hard to build with all this greenery, isn't it? And I think I'm still going to run to the other tree. Yes. Yes, I have. Ah. I wish that circles in Minecraft weren't so hard to deal with, but at the same time that's part of the fun with the blocks. So you have to find new ways to do things. Okay. I think I might actually get rid of that branch entirely. It's just getting in the way. Or what if, here's an idea. Okay, I'm going to use the same basic idea for the circle as I was using earlier, but the tree forms the cornerstone instead of the sides. Yes, yes, yes. That is looking much better. So yeah, but anyway. Let's see. Ooh, village. Should I go loot it? No. I am building. See, looting is fun, but in some ways building's more fun. Next question is if I got all this math right. I mean, sure we have this little area here, but this can be like, I don't know, storage. I don't know, I'm tossing ideas here. 'Cause I don't know what else to do with it. Ah! I'm going to want to clear all the vines out of this one because I'm planning on giving this one walls, sort of. Somewhat more walls than the other ones had. Because there are a few that do have walls as I'm looking at my research pictures. I may have to mine out part of this leaf system. Maybe. I really don't want to get rid of this entirely. Ah, good golly. Again, I'm sorry about all the sniffling. Allergies have been bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and toss those there. I'm going to go grab some stripped oak logs and start making some walls. Now they also have rather circular doorways, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. Maybe I should be using jungle wood, but oh, that one doesn't match. Okay. There we go. Let's start on the roofing. Yay! Now, actually, for the roofing, I found out that when you have a too thick layer of leaves, in Minecraft at least, it, oddly enough, doesn't cause everything to, like, it's weird, because it doesn't cause, or there's no drippage. Which, I don't know about you, but that's a very desirable quality to have no drippage in my house. Whoops. Now I'm having to deal with vines. Maybe I should just mine out all of this. Makes me kind of sad. I think I'll leave the, like, the jungle wood in. Okay. It appears as though oh dear, my computer has frozen. Give me a second. I'm having some brilliant technical difficulties and I can't figure out why. Alright. Oh, there we go. Whew! That was alarming. Give me a moment. I need to really quickly double check some things here. Alright. Whew, I am very, very sorry about that. I have no idea what caused it. It just happened. Okay. And that's the thing, is that everybody runs into technical difficulties from time to time. It's just a part of life, so... You know, and sometimes they are real-life technical difficulties, and sometimes they're slightly more fictional. Oh look, I'm running into vines again. I have a love-hate relationship with vines because they look super cool. But they also get in the way of all my building. Okay. Ooh. That actually doesn't look too bad. Ooh. I am proud of myself. Okay. I'm going to run, first of all, I'm going to go to bed. Second of all, I'm going to run what I'm going to call a drip test. Basically, I am going to summon rain and see if anything leaks. That is the most basic way I can put it, and that is the very basic idea. So, come on, where's the spot that, there we go. Wow, it blends in, like, super well. I'm going to put some vines on the outside of this. That looks amazing! I was not expecting it to look that good, let's be honest. And anyway, I'm sure that if I give it enough time, it'll sprout all on its own. I can do like a little, this is what it looks like now thing. I don't know. Oh hey, I can put vines there. Brilliant. Alright. Okay, let's run the drip test. Slash Weather? Whoops! Too many slashes. Weather? Rain. Because I don't want to have to deal with some thunderstorms at the moment. Okay. Oh, I'm already getting some dripping. Alright, where's some other spots where it's dripping? You know what? A little bit of dripping isn't too bad. And I actually really like the way it looks. And hello, there you are again. Okay. I'm actually going to check the drip test on the other platforms. Ooh. Looking really good. There's Rapunzel's tower again. I mean, that's the thing, is that I think that's part of the fun of this particular, I'll leave that, section of the world, is that it's going to bring all of these worlds together in some ways. Okay. This is having some dripping. Which is not a desirable quality. Perfect, it's not really dripping anymore, and wow, you can barely even... That's impressive. That is quite impressive. Okay, now... I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it. Just let it keep raining, because why not? I'm creating what's basically a front porch. So that I can have a ladder. And I guess that I'm going to have to collide with the other bridge because I don't see any other way of connecting these. Except... suppose that if I... I'm sorry, Vine. Why won't you just dangle from the slab? That's weird. Okay. Sorry, I just want more vines. I love the vines. I mean, I have a love-hate. I both love and hate them. Okay. Just going to build a tiny little platform right here. You know what? I'm actually not going to do that. And just grow those over the aperture. Just grow. And again, you may be asking yourself, Silvie, why the fire? Simple, really? A bridge. Because that is, once again, the answer. And once again, there's a bit of a step involved. Oh, my poor vines. But there could be worse things, so I'm not going to get too frustrated. Welcome to improvisational building. Okay. And I really wish that they would give you just like a put out fire that you could use, but apparently that would be too easy or something. 'Cause they don't. Here we go. And I mean, sure, this entire thing looks like it's being suspended on nothing but hopes and dreams, but I think that's the best that I can do. So there you go, guys. There's the Ewok village. And I am very glad that all of you could join me in this today. And so I am going to say goodbye. I'm going to go ahead and check out. And I'm going to say, may the fandom be ever in your favor. Bye, guys.